Okay.
Everybody, this is Katana. That's Chloe.
You're live on.
My two beautiful daughters. So Kit's doing tonight's live.
Hey,
Chloe's
kids.
going to do Tuesday coming up.
Hi, Chloe.
My son Warren's done a bunch with us.
Is that the window?
You're going to be over here, baby.
So do I just stand here and look at it?
Yeah. And then Jeremiah's going to come in here in a second and we'll get off and running, okay? Girls, you ready?
That prosciutto looks good.
How's my hair look?
Looks good.
So far, so good.
Almost as good as mine.
Almost. If I just had more.
But yours is not gray. Yours is not this gray.
It was, because there's none up there right now. This beard's coming in pretty strong though. Hey Mike, we ready?
We're ready, Chef.
We
Let's
live
do this.
on set.
We are
A
live.
Hunt Chef set, Farmington, Pennsylvania, 15437. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to throw down with an incredible fin and feather. Tonight we've got the pheasant breast, the catfish, but we're also going to work on this moose jerky, get it marinated up, and then the venison ham of all venison hams, the prototype of the manufactured Hunt Chef recipe that we're going to bring to you guys by the beginning of September. It's back again out of the fridge, out of all the plastic wrap, to be sampled by our guests here tonight. And we've got a full house. Let me tell you, right now, besides my beautiful daughter Katana, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have like 10 other people on set here tonight, and we're ready to throw down and make some delicious wild game, and also bring you guys a lot of new information, a lot of updates, and I can't wait to get started. So let's do it now. Kitty, you ready?
Yes.
She's very ready. Anyhow, all the way from the southern end of the set right here, working his way in the hell town shirt. Hey, you know what I say? The hell with Corona elbow.
Hey, back to Green Bay. Green America, here we go. Get it going.
Fayette County, Pennsylvania.
Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Special here on the set.
Oh my gosh.
You got lots of wonderful guests here tonight. We got something different going on here.
We got something different. We got some fin and feather.
Little fin
We have
and
a
feather.
lot to do
I like
in
it.
the next 57.5 minutes.
And we're going to give a lot away tonight.
We're going to give a lot away tonight.
A lot of giveaways tonight.
And a lot of good information too.
Yep.
So try and stick with us. If you can't make it the whole way through, don't worry. As always, the video will be posted on the page, and you can go back and check it out at any point in the future. And the one thing I did want to, so we're here Friday night.
Yep.
Tuesday's live.
Yep.
Biggest one ever for Hunt Chef Nation.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Reached
We
just a
appreciate
little bit
it out
over
there. Thank you very much.
200,000 people.
Yep.
Pretty darn excited about that.
Right here.
Right here.
From Farmington.
Broadcaster Worldwide.
3 nights
baby.
ago. Thank you out there.
Broadcaster Worldwide.
Thank you.
Jay, would you introduce some of our guests here
So tonight we have a very special guest with Chef and I. Not only is he my cousin, but he is one of the owners of Helltown Brewery, and Arnie Berchani and Uncle Larry. Welcome, fellas.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hunt Chef set.
It's great to be here.
Guys,
Thank you for
so
inviting
excited.
us.
So excited.
So great.
We
bring
met a
great
few-
beer.
Yeah, met a few times and had a few beers and ate some good stuff. We were down at the brewery a year and a couple months ago.
Correct,
In
correct.
export.
Oh yeah.
Threw down in the food truck.
Absolutely.
I made the bacon wrap moose meatloaf on a stick.
Beaver
And-
tacos.
Beaver
Beaver
tacos.
tacos.
Beaver
Beaver
tacos,
tacos were the
baby.
number one hit.
Hey, if you never had
Number
beaver
one.
tacos, you ain't lived. I'm here to tell you.
Oh my gosh. So, hey Kit, you put 2 gloves on for me.
Yeah, I tell you what, we're so happy to be here from Helltown.
Hey,
Dude,
The
what are you guys going here?
So
We've
here's
got a
what we
stack
did.
of great beer.
This beer is coming out next week. This is the Interdimensional Pterodactyl.
Interdimensional
Pterodactyl.
It's a triple hazy at 10.5%.
Wow.
It was a huge hit under the Misfits and Misanthropes, the M&M, as you'll hear from Helltown.
Yeah.
It was number 20. It was so popular that the guys brought it back, gave it a new name, and it's coming out next week.
That's
Wow.
exciting.
Got some other great beers, but so happy to be here, you guys.
So-
Where are you guys out of?
So founded out of Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, in Westmoreland County, and we bought Rivertown out of bankruptcy about a year and a half ago, and we're brewing. We got the largest craft brewery in western Pennsylvania, west of Latrobe, where the old Rolling Rock plant is.
Wow.
And we got over a 20,000 barrel system, and we got great wholesaler in Frank Fuhrer on that side of the business. And I'm a Fayette County boy myself.
Dang.
So,
There you go.
Yeah,
Damn.
so I grew up down here and brought my brother-in-law, the Westmoreland County boy.
Nice.
So
If you get,
with
a
the awesome
chance,
haircut.
if you get it with the awesome haircut, just enter the green
Yeah.
phase. Had to get the haircut. Nothing
get
wrong with
the
that.
haircut green.
Hey, but
Hunchef's
anyways,
hair is looking great
if
tonight.
you get a
Just
chance,
like
stop down
that.
to the strip
Yeah, looking
district. We
Yeah.
also have a site down in the strip district
yeah,
as
rolling
well.
up in the strip district.
1700 pen.
Penn
There you
Avenue.
go.
Man.
We're slinging beer down there. It's
All right,
going good.
already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God
Hey,
bless
this
you.
is delicious. Can you try some?
Well, I was waiting to do like the crack thing,
Okay, let's
We
crack.
better crack Mike one too.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right.
Mike one
I've
here.
been reserving taste for
Last, there you
live
go.
broadcast.
All righty. What do you kind of beer you like? Don't go Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a Russian Imperial that we'll have. Is it Mike?
Yes.
You will be upside down real quick. We don't want that.
How about this guy?
We're gonna go with a
On the
pterodactyl.
live feed.
One of the new pterodactyls,
Pterodactyls.
Mike. Just
I told Mike, I call that the nightcap.
Yeah, that's right. That's the closer.
Yep, absolutely,
The
sir.
closer. I love it. All right, so Kit's got her gloves on. She's not going to. And so this bowl right here, Tuesday on the live, we started working on. I'm telling you guys about. So coming out by the beginning. You like that, Mike?
Oh, that's good.
I
see a smile on Mike's face every time.
Yep. So Tuesday on the live, I started talking to you guys about, the original line, 8 seasonings from Hunt Chef for wild game, all about wild game, chef focused for everybody to better prepare your harvest. So, but we're adding to that. And by the beginning of September, we're going to have 4 wild game focused seasonings. We're going to have 3 wild game jerky kits, and we're going to have 2 wild game ham brine kits. So we're going to get to that in a second. But Kit, first thing, this is our country jalapeno right here. So I want you to get in there and start mixing this water. Now I've pre-measured all this, and all the kits will be, go ahead and get your gloves in there, darling. So this is our cure salt, and it got humid, so it's sticking. But everything, each pack will have 2 cure salt packets and seasoning packets. So you can do a total of 10 pounds of jerky, or you can do 5 pounds at a time. However, your tribe likes to have it, or how much meat you have on hand. And then, so measure it out with the seasonings. I mean, look at the flavor in there right now. And again, it's gotten a little humid because I want to live with you guys. So all that seasoning, jalapeno, and it's going to have a different, really cool wild game name when it comes out. But that's our working name right now. It's country jalapeno. Work that all around, get all those little slices mixed in really good. Jay,
Sir.
I'm going to hand you the knife, and I want you to take a slice of ham, the Hunt Chef wild game ham, and let these 2 guys try it. You ready?
Can I give away a shirt?
Oh, you better.
All right, real quick, guys. While we're on Hunt Chef Live tonight during the 1 hour time, anybody on the Hunt Chef that's watching the live, as long as you go like Hunt Chef Live, subscribe to our YouTube page, you'll win a shirt. That's the beginner for the entry. To guess the score of this Pennsylvania 8 point, I was lucky enough to harvest
And it's not 124.
this fall. This number, I'm in line with my tax number, it's 124. That is not the score.
Just to give you guys an idea, here's an index finger on an extra large glove hand next to that G2.
Beer can.
So think about it.
Wow.
Look at a beer
Think about
can
it.
next to the brow tines where the bases are. There you go. To you score junkies out there, take your best score. I ran a contest on Mountaintop Outdoors this week. I'll give a shirt away to anybody on Hunt Chef Live tonight. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Anyhow, in the meantime, our wonderful guests are going to enjoy as I take this knife and Hunt Chef's. I'm just sitting here I'm wafting it in with the smell
The
of
smoke, baby.
The smell of vision.
Jay, do you want to hear guesses?
Yeah, let's hear.
We have a 142 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep them coming.
So while Jay's slicing that delicious ham for these guys to take their first taste test, this is the working name is Old Hickory.
Oh my.
And so you know that it's probably going to be something that's a little squirrely, if you get my drift, for the end name. For this jerky, lots of black pepper, lots of smoke, lots of hickory smoke, and Kit's going to work that moose jerky all around. And while we're doing moose jerky, right now, give a shout out to my main man, Don Gardner, up there at Northern Tells
Going
Outfitters,
no!
where I was
All
lucky
right.
enough to harvest this bowl with, because this is some hard fought, hard sought, day 7, morning
Oh,
7.
that's so good.
I remember
What
the
do you
text.
think?
Oh, that's
I remember
beautiful.
The text. Like day 3, he's like, I let a little
Unreal.
bull go, and I was up there for 9 days myself. I'm like, man, this is tough country, and I shot a little bull. I'm not gonna lie, I shot a little bull on day 9. Well, I was just, happy to harvest a bull elk, a bull moose. It's such a gratifying thing to see
You
this
gotta
giant
sneeze, you
animal
got
lay in
some
front
pepper
of
in
you,
the
work
air.
for him in the tundra country, and Chef got it done.
Kudos to Dawn, I mean.
153, 152, 132, 135, 128.
You guys are good. Keep
Man.
going. Nobody's there
Keep it
yet.
coming.
When you hit it, I'll tell you. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't forget. One of you might win.
Mountaintop YouTube.
Thank you.
Listen, Mountaintop YouTube coming at you live, loud and proud, fast and furious. But right now, all right, y'all mixed up, Kit? Okay.
You did an amazing
so,
job on this show.
Chloe.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Chef.
here's amazing daughter number 2, Miss Chloe Rain.
All right.
All right, Chloe.
Will you carry these one at a time to the kitchen for Daddy? And then we'll get them in the fridge out there, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sit
dear.
on the counter.
Yeah, you're so cute with her headband on. Oh.
129, 138.
All right, come over here, Kit.
You guys are getting close. Somebody's getting close there.
Jeremiah, watch, she might bite.
Sorry, go
I'm not
ahead.
sure.
Sorry.
All right, so right now we're gonna do a stuffed pheasant breast, and we have to get the stuffing started. Arnie, when's the last time you had stuffed pheasant breast?
There'll be never.
Would be never. Okay.
But you
But-
saw a lot
but
of
what?
pheasants at a kid,
Shut-
right?
I want to jump over and hug you for this beautiful piece of venison.
Cut him another piece. It's all good.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
it's
we've got some
unbelievable.
garlic, we've got some sweet onion, some carrot that we're gonna work into the stuffing.
Oh, Dr. Smokehouse is getting some of that.
I mean, Mr. Is it Lebowski, Chabowski?
Jim Shabalski, Dr. Shabalski,
Dr. Smokehouse.
Dr.
You guys
Smokehouse.
get a chance, get on Instagram and check out Dr. Smokehouse.
Awesome guy.
I mean, dude has it going on, raises his own hogs. I mean, and besides, he's just a genius besides everything, right? Does everything the hard way, like learns.
As he said,
Does classes.
people are not the only thing he cures.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right, we got some carrot going in. Kit, that butter right there. Do like
Yeah.
a half a spoonful in that pan for me.
He was an Air Force guy. Went to the Air Force, medical school.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Thank Mike over there behind the camera.
Yeah, Mike.
That's right, America.
Yep.
Whoa!
See you.
Did I do it right? Or was that terrible?
Wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. All right, you're gonna have to coach me up, Mike. I'll take.
I'll learn you, Chef.
Chef,
You learned me.
Chef, who won the turkey contest? Do we have a winner?
What's turkey contest?
The Mountaintop Outdoors hashtag MT Top Outdoors turkey contest, and went for about
That
37
that awesome
days.
turkey contest.
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people play. We're thankful for that, and I think we have some winners.
Let's hear about it.
Well,
You know what I'd like to hear about right now
sir.
is the blowing of an air conditioning unit in this room. It is so hot here right now. I told you guys a week or so ago that the HVAC and the vent system has just quit, and we've not got it fixed yet. And it is fire up, hot, and humid in here tonight. So if you see anybody on the live set tonight, just
Soaked in sweat.
soaked in sweat, which I'll probably be at the forefront of that movie.
And that's why we brought a lighter beer today.
a lighter beer.
A lighter beer. We've got a nice Belgian style wit, which has some coriander in it, spiced with a little bit of
I like the
orange.
sound of that.
And then we also have lattice. Our lower, is really the ABV on that's like 4.8.
4.8.
It's not a session.
Cool.
I don't think it's a session because it has beautiful flavor. And so lattice is a nice light one.
It's a great
But-
summer beer if you're out on the golf course.
You know,
Yeah.
too. And then last 2 Fridays ago, we came out with our, we've had every year, our hef. And all our grains are, we're bringing all our grains bagged in from Germany or from wherever the beer's from, like our wit, we're getting it from Belgium. And our guys just do a fantastic job. I'm not a brewer, but I invested in this business because I've been loving the beer for 10 years.
Can you give us some feedback on the Hunt Chef brine kit?
The brine kit,
So my goal is 15% sweeter than what you're tasting right now.
It's
How do you feel about that?
sweeter than this.
15%.
Yes. But I would not,
Yes.
but I would not change anything.
No, no.
your smoking is perfect.
That's so beautiful.
So that is the
If I-
Applewood sawdust pucks and the LAM smoker. and that was at 225 degrees for about 6.5 hours until we hit just at 152 internal. I mean, like right down by that thigh bone. Now again, so we simmered the brine, got all the ingredients hydrated, and then dumped the brine with some ice, and then a ham in a tub, and took the injection needle that I love, that everybody,
Oh,
the
sure.
regulars
Okay.
in the Hunt Chef
Yep.
world are probably sick of hearing about, but that really sharp point, ports in the side, 9 ports all in, because you can get through all that muscle and heavy connective tissue with this guy, and then the brine goes out to the sides, not straight down a hole that you've just jammed full of meat when you put it in there.
I just want everyone to see the beautiful color on that thing. It
Yeah.
just
And then,
unbelievable.
we soaked it for 10 days. Took it out, let it sit in the cooler overnight, dry on the outside, form that pellicle for the smoke to adhere to. And then Mike and I rubbed it down with the low down and dirty sweet and smoky barbecue rub, which is right up there.
See, that is delicious. I could taste
Shabam! Right there,
Shabam is right.
Now this is my favorite that Chef and I text all the time when I'm cooking at home. This is totally my favorite, and when you smell it, I got to get our guests' feedback here.
Yeah, it's Carrie.
All right, one more.
Oh man, smell some of that.
Oh, yeah, I had this.
So we got some veggies toasting, browning, starting building
Low down, dirty.
build the initial layer of flavor in the stuffing over here. And Kit is just about done with the mushrooms.
So how many of those?
Look at the next generation in the kitchen working on preparing the harvest. How about it?
Nice
It's awesome.
Love it. Good job, honey. All right, Kit, so as much butter as you put in the first time, let's put that much more back in, because everybody knows when you saute mushrooms, they suck up whatever medium
there's
you're using
nothing
to
wrong with
saute
butter.
whether it's butter, fat, oil, anything else. Let's get that all in there. And then, so we're gonna do what I call a crown roast of pheasant tonight. And you can see, so these are the pheasant breasts that I was fortunate enough to go up to the great state of Michigan. First time I ever put boots on the ground and hunted in the state of Michigan. And so I've got the legs. We're gonna do those in another. Oh, that's, shake the pan around a little bit, honey. And just stir stuff around a little bit. Don't go crazy. Let it make one mushroom. So this is what in the culinary world is called a supreme or supreme in French. So you got the keel bone in there, both the sides of the bones coming up to the wings. We got just a short cut off wing bones on there. But what I want to do is cut right down alongside what's called the keel bone here, and then your wishbone is right there, and we're gonna go right alongside of it. So we're gonna open this guy up, go right down that keel, right along both sides of that wing bone, and you can see, so everybody, likes chicken tenders, right? Well, that's a pheasant tender in there. If you go out to McDonald's, maybe they'll make one for you. I'm kidding, I doubt they will. So we're gonna open this up just like that.
Check one through the window, see what happens.
Chuck it through the window. Hey, y'all make this for me or what?
Y'all make us pheasant.
You want fries with that? So these two, oh my goodness.
Sorry.
We have way too much fun sometimes.
Yeah.
So you
If that's
harvest,
even
this is
possible.
from Michigan? You harvest this?
Yeah,
from
so,
Michigan?
and this was a preserve, and then here's one of the things too. I mean, anybody who hunts upland birds,
Yep.
kills birds with a shotgun, you know that these are gonna be inside the meat. So right inside of there is probably a size 8 shot and a little wad of feathers that carried the whole way through into the bird. So we've got it opened up, this supreme breast, and I want to give it a little bit of a kick. So we've got our straight out of Pontchartrain Hunt Chef seasoning. And again, we're going to talk about all these seasonings here. This is 1 of 7 right now. We're going to be 1 of 12 very soon. But what we're going to do is season the inside. Lots of flavor in here. Again, this is inspired by Chef Paul Prudhomme, the man that invented blackened redfish. Blackening is a cooking technique, period, or at least popularized it with the world back in the 80s, and really introduced, that French Cajun cooking style to the world. All this flavor, and what I've done is, over a 32-year career, for all 8 of these seasonings and the rest of them that are coming, along with the jerky and ham brine kits, is I want to put my spin on them. I want to put my wild game spin on them, and that's what I've done with these first 8. So we're seasoned up, we're cooking the stuffing right now, and you can see, so what we're going to do is we're going to put stuffing on both sides of this and kind of bring it back up, and then we're going to take a strip of bacon and wrap it the whole way around,
Nothing wrong
and
with
bring
that.
it up here like a beautiful crown pheasant roast on both sides, and then we're gonna put it in the oven in the regular kitchen because this one is way too hot to turn that oven on right now. We would all be
20 pounds lighter before we get out of here.
or
promise.
in less clothing, and that's nobody wants to see that.
Hey, real quick, we're
Hey.
doing a giveaway tonight. Guess
That's
the
looking
score.
really
Just
good,
reminding everybody.
Guess the score. Guess the score.
I think Helltown might give away a shirt too.
Yes, absolutely. Helltown shirt. You can
So
guess
now you
the
get a
score.
Helltown shirt and a
Pine
Mountain
nuts
Town
going in.
shirt.
Absolutely.
So those are pine nuts going in there to help
Beautiful.
season that up. We're gonna put in some fresh thyme leaves.
It's smelling great.
Those in there. Don't even need to chop them. A couple more of those, and then a little bit of rosemary that we will chop. But you can see this fresh thyme. Those leaves are so small. This beer is really well carbonated. Leaves are so small and delicate and tender. We're just gonna put them in whole, not even chop them up. To work on flavoring the stuffing. Jay,
Sir, what can I do to help?
I'm helping him eat this.
Mike, anybody watching right now?
Yeah, we got a couple people in here
A couple
watching.
people in there watching.
Robert says that he watched you for the first time Tuesday. Moose Burger had me running to the store today to get what I needed for a venison version.
Did he?
Nice.
Well, thanks
job.
for being here, brother.
Nice.
Awesome, man. That's great.
That's what you're out to do.
That's what we want to hear. And I'll tell you what, I haven't, shame on me, I haven't done a good enough job, but there have been so many people messaging the Hunt Chef Facebook page, sharing what they prepared with the seasonings, sharing what they prepared, just on their own with family recipes. I have to do a better job of getting that out there and letting everybody see what's going on in Hunt Chef Nation, because I feel like we're really starting onto something here and starting to get the ball rolling with helping people get more excited about wild game, and people that love it and have obviously loved it their whole lives and been a part of their culture, their everything that they do, and then bringing along the neighbors, the family, the friends. They're like, oh, wow, game, it's gamey. I can't eat that.
Yeah, but you make it so
Guess
good.
what? You sure can.
Yeah.
Just stick around here. So anyhow, on Facebook, which is where you're all watching right now, if you're here, or tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after, Hunt Chef Nation, as far as followers, is about 242 follows away from 50,000. So, yeah, and Jay, because this is a journey this guy and I have been on together now for 3 years.
We started at zero.
Started at zero. I founded Hunt Chef 11 years ago. Kid, that's looking really good. But in the last 3 years, 3+ years, Jay and I have been working together and grinding on this project, between everything that we do outdoors and indoors in the kitchen or outdoors in the kitchen, trying to help people understand what amazing table fare this stuff is and how to enjoy the full circle of the harvest.
Yep.
Whether you're on the water or in the woods, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Look at the seasoning on my hands. I love it. I'm gonna wash up here just a second. So we've got some panko white breadcrumb, Japanese breadcrumb going in there, so we bring this together just about that much so that stuffing holds. So anyhow, what I was saying is we're about 240 couple away from 50,000 followers
Click.
on Hunt Chef's Facebook page. And so three things. One, if you've ever liked a post, I've probably invited you to like the page or follow the page. But there's a ton of invites out there that haven't come back yet, and that's okay. It's like being a member of the NRA.
Yep.
People are like, I'm a member of the NRA.
Yep.
Well, you're not,
Yep.
because they didn't get that check.
Yep. They didn't
I
see your
don't need a check.
$25.
I just need a like. I just
Yep.
need a follow.
That's all we need.
Two,
To keep going.
if you enjoy what you see here, if you think your friends, family, people that you work with would enjoy being part of this and getting these tips, these techniques, whether it's outdoors, the pursuit, or bringing the harvest the whole way around field to table, invite them. Ask them to fishing. Well, that's the thing. Come on, catfish. Whether you're on the water or in the woods, it doesn't matter. Or uplands.
Smoking Eyes guys are in the biggest walleye tournament of the year this week. Good luck to them. The Cabela's NTC 2-man. Jason Z back, Ali Shakur, Tim. Z-Man took the year off because somebody's got to stay back and do all the work.
Somebody's got to do all the work.
Selling boats at Erie Marine Sales. But good luck to you guys out there. I know Ali was all over them. Ali, good luck out there.
Turn 'em up.
Jay-Z, you've been on the water a ton. Good luck to you, my friend. Get him.
Get them. All right, so we're going to kill the heat on our stuffing. We're going to add in some feta cheese.
Who likes
And-
feta, Chef?
Rory likes feta.
Rory
loves feta. She put some in her eggs this morning.
Nice.
I love feta too.
So, heat's off. Just stir it all around, keep it moving. And we're going to let the cheese soften, but not really like get runny and everything. And then we're going to put in these pheasant breasts, wrap with bacon, get them in a pie dish, which is right. Jay, what's the pie here, big boy?
Can I chop something? Or
Well, that's coming quick because I feel like we're burning some daylight right now.
I can help you.
And we need to get to work on that. So, rinsed. Jay, why don't you talk about YouTube real quick again?
Sure. All right, guys. So Hunt Chef and I would take it as a personal favor.
Amen, personal.
Amen. If you'd head on over to the Mountaintop Outdoors YouTube channel and click subscribe, we have X amount of days to get so many amount of followers back on board here. Not so much back on board. It's a green trial for us.
That's
We
right.
started with Facebook, and you guys have reacted with that. We appreciate it. And if you click subscribe over there, and if you like what you see, like he said, then you can see everything on our YouTube channel, from smoking eyes, catching walleye, or catching anything on the Great Lakes, bluegill, walleye, catfish, to Hunt Chef showing you how to better prepare it. And if you're into the chase and you're into better techniques or tips, and I'm not by any means the authority on the subject, but I'm here to help in the fall of
You're
killing
working on
big
it.
deer. I'm working on it. I'd love to help. We'd love for you to subscribe and come over and watch our content. We appreciate it. We have great partners on board. We bring guests in every week, and we have good people around us. Thank you so much for the support thus far. Here we go. A lot of fun things happening, guys. We can't talk about yet, but we got some
Oh my.
big things on
That's
the
some
move.
great news today.
Yeah,
We can't talk about
we
it.
can't talk about it yet. It's very exciting.
It's
Sorry.
become very clear to me that your daughter is instrumental in the success of this thing.
Listen.
I like
I'm
it.
watching.
Jeez,
I'm
this
watching the
girl is
mastery.
instrumental in the success of my life.
She
I
killed the
see
first
it.
turkey
I
this
s-
year too.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
All right,
she's
so what
mastering
we're gonna
everything
do-
right here.
Jay, you want to do something for me?
Let's go.
Very carefully. Stand these ears of corn up.
Got you.
And go slow and just don't get too far into the cob, but try and get most of them off.
Is that your disclaimer? Please don't cut your finger off.
That's what I heard.
Well,
I love
there's that.
I love it.
There's definitely that.
He's not worried about your finger. He doesn't want too much of the cob in there. That's what I heard.
I'm gonna wash up here
Oh,
real
I
quick.
like it.
A little more of the corn though.
Did you see how I was backing off?
I
right
did
there?
see you backing off.
And
I
then
don't want to let down.
when you're cleaned off the cob, you're doing a. Oh, look at that! Oh, masterful, masterful, masterful. Put it all in here for me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I got you, my brother.
All right, kidder. Let's get these pheasant breasts. Put that spoon in the sink. Mike,
Check.
give that a sniff. Let me scratch it for you.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Smell-o-vision.
Oh, yeah.
Smell vision.
Smell-o-vision, baby. So we're not going to
Oh, look at
overload
that.
these guys. You saw we seasoned the bird first. After we butterflied this out. Woo, that filling's hot. Arnie, the filling's hot.
It's hot.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's hot.
Hold on. We get a Helltown beer on there. On your fingers, not in that wonderful bill.
I love it. So we want that really full but open kind of look to this crown breast roast, which we're going to have right there. And again, we're going to come back with a strip of bacon and try and
This
get it wrapped around
presentation is
there.
going to be beautiful. I can just
Well,
see it already.
you know, we try and help folks eat with their eyes and get them excited about these recipes because, you know, and even some of the companies we work with, and I get it because people's attention spans on social media are about that big. And mine is the same way, many, many days. And it's hard a lot of times for people to put an hour into, you know, a production like this. But when, you know, there's all that go fast overhead stuff and you lose, you know, the reason behind it. And it's just kind of a why and a how. Maybe not even a why, but just a how. But when you get to, you know, talk about family, friends, bringing the harvest full circle, Actually, Jay, you did
something
really
else?
great there.
Yep.
If you want to
What you got?
slice these two,
Yes, sir.
throw them in there, and we're gonna get them on the stove.
You know what happens when you do a good job?
That's right.
Yeah, well,
Get more work.
You gotta do more of it.
I mean, some of my fondest memories, down in Fayette County is hunting pheasants and rabbits.
Yeah.
And then as I,
So I grew up with my granddad. I mean, we
And
killed
then-
a lot more of those than we ever killed a deer.
it was fun,
You know,
so fun. And
And
then,
no turkeys. I mean, it was.
so where does someone go out, like, trying to harvest pheasant right now? Boys, where do you go?
Nebraska, Idaho. I mean,
South Dakota,
South Dakota
South
are
Dakota.
still huge.
Iowa.
Iowa.
I mean, the Pennsylvania Game Commission does a pretty good job of stocking.
Uh-huh.
But there's really no wild harvest in PA.
Right.
But if you want to do wild harvest, it's pretty much South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa, flatter ground. I'm sure northern Kansas and eastern Nebraska.
What do you think really led to the demise from the 80s? Like, it seems like in the early 80s when I was out hunting,
Well,
they were all over the place.
West
in
Nile now
Smithfield,
has a
various
ton to
areas.
do with it. I know that for a fact because there are rumors out there in writing that from different agencies that are saying it's hitting the wild turkey. It's decimating our wild turkey population. But I don't know what the big demise was.
Yeah, I heard.
Does anybody know out there what killed all the?
Someone said it was the chemicals they put. Then it was other old timers saying it was more the predators.
Yeah.
Pushed like they would come out.
Not a lot of guys.
Well, I mean, there's
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't
not
know.
not enough do, and I mean, every road you drive down, if you don't see a red-tailed hawk, you need to be amazed because
that's
they're
probably
they're
that's what it says.
everywhere.
Well, Hunt Chef, I have to ask you a question. That bacon it looks a little bit longer. Where's that bacon from?
So this is from Stonehouse Butcher and Provisions,
Oh, yeah.
my home base, where me and the crew there throw down every day, and you can find us online at shbutcher.com. Thank you so much for asking.
Very much.
And
I know my bacon.
You can order a one-off, and this is our applewood bacon, and we have a lot more. Mike and I just made a batch, our first test run. So one of the things we've got known for at Stonehouse Butcher and Provisions is our black pepper pancetta. So that is an unsmoked but cured Italian bacon. So think of the regular bacon you would have at breakfast. Always has kind of a smoky taste to it, but that only handmade, one batch at a time by people who love what they do. Okay.
And that's a rolled bacon, right?
And it's rolled. You take that belly, we cure it flat, thank you, and then tie it with butcher twine, and we hang it and dry it out in the shop for at least 2 weeks until it loses at least 25% of its moisture. And that concentrates the flavor, makes things more tender. So, but what we did, Mike and I cured a batch of bellies to make black pepper pancetta, but they were really thick. And when they cure, they get firm. The salt takes all that water out, and it's not spongy like this, because the applewood bacon is a brine bacon, not a dry cured bacon. And then they hang, and they dry, and they dry, and they dry, and then we shave it nice and thin, and it's like next to heaven.
You were just explaining this to me a couple weeks ago, and I asked. I said, I'm not really sure, and I'm just not a guy that's went out there and never made pancetta. And I was amazed by the process, standing in the shop of what they go through to bring.
Kid, I need you to give me your best Vanna White. Can you hold this right now and smile? Oh my gosh!
Very nice.
There you go.
All right, give me
Need something to drink.
give me the triple.
Nice.
All right. No, come back here. Interdimensional planetary. In the regular kitchen, in the oven at 425 degrees with no
A
fan.
little flavoring.
So pheasant breast, incredibly lean, incredibly delicious. What we don't want to do is have it be dried out. So I hope and pray that this will be done in the oven before we're done here tonight. So pop that in, 425 degrees. I don't even know what time it is. I feel like it's like 10 o'clock already.
9:03.
Whoa. All right, I don't know if it'll be ready in 27 minutes. This might be Hunt Chef Live, the extended version.
Extended version.
Because we got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on. We got a lot of guests in here. And there's a lot in front of us here. We're here to go. We got a little bit of fish going on.
Oh, we do.
You want to check in with the turkey tails, or you want to?
Check in with the turkey tails.
All right, guys. So on Hunt Chef Live on Tuesday night, I showed you how to take a turkey fan and set it up for forever in your basement. These are the 2 Pennsylvania birds that I killed this year, back to back last week. And if you want to see these episodes, Chef, I bet they can watch them.
I bet they can.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
Mountaintop YouTube, baby.
Mountaintop YouTube, you can watch them. So as you guys can see, I'll hold one a little closer here for you, Mike. This was the old bird right here. As you can see, I still have these contractor electric coated nails in there. Stuck them in a plain old piece of cardboard. I cut all the other fans out. Little borax, little salt. And these will keep forever for you and your family. House, it costs you less than $3.
Cuz that's awesome.
So
Wow.
check it out.
That's
awesome.
Down here.
Jeremiah, would you do the same thing with that little end on the beard?
So, great question, Mike. Little end on the beard, I cut it off, borax, salt, and then what I do with the spurs is I cut them off in the leg. I take the insert out, which is the bone, and I do the same thing with the borax and the salt, and I'll put those spurs below on a little piece of wire so you can see the spurs. And this bird was a very special pterodactyl-like bird. He had a serious set of hooks on here. He's beat up on plenty of dudes for his day to keep his ladies. And I'm sorry about it. He tasted delicious on Hunt Chef Live here.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yep. And we plucked one. Chef and I plucked him.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty awesome.
That is amazing.
Real quick, Chef and I are all about giving back, and I know that this gentleman has a nice place to put this. Here you go, sir. That's for you to take home. Oh, nice board for you.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Dang, I got the price for this bird.
Guys, all the Western tag seasons have closed now, I believe, for a big game.
I didn't get Iowa.
Nope. How many times on live did I remind Chef just saying, and I did text him a couple times. Anyhow, there's still a chance for big deer tags. Illinois is open. Illinois gun season's open right now. Go find yourself a place to Illinois deer hunt. We recommend Holy Pursuit Outfitters.
Amen.
Thank you very much from Chef and I in the bottom of our heart to Holy Pursuit Dream Foundation, who take terminally ill kids hunting.
Yep.
Last Hunt Chef Live, we went on here and we said buy those tickets so they can meet their fundraising goal of $30,000. Within 24 hours, they met it, and they were like $8,000 short. Thank you very much, people.
Bravo.
We love you for that. That's giving back to the community right there. High five for that. Great people. Anyhow, Illinois closes, I believe, June 30th for their gun tag. The 3-day gun season is early. On the season application, you can kill one deer. Then, on the second season application, you can hunt like Chef and I did last year, either the middle season or the late season. I personally love the late season muzzleloader now because deer need
Saw the
carbohydrates.
biggest deer of my life.
Let's talk about that.
Wait, I see.
I saw.
Wait, I want to hear about fish.
I saw.
I want to hear about fish for a minute.
Biggest deer of my life on the hoof, in the wild, and I've hunted most of the westerns, Midwest states for whitetails. I was in a raised box blind, sitting over standing beans.
Yeah.
Classic deal. There's 18 does out here. There's 23 does out over here, and it was early.
Yeah.
It was like 2:30, but it's warming up, and I sat a ladder stand in the morning, and it was just bitter cold then. And as I'm sitting there warming up, and I got my big heavy hunting clothes on, the coat, so I take my range, and this is inline muzzleloader, take my rangefinder off, set it down, take the big coat off, and I got the camera going, I got the binoculars, I got snacks,
So you're
water.
self-filming.
Self-filming.
Tough to do. If any of you have self-filmed out there, it's god-awful for big deer. It's so hard.
All these does out on this left side. The wood line is 220 yards. I'm watching these deer because they keep filtering out and they're a lot closer. I look over and here is just bone white, 2 feet wide, that tall. I mean, G2s that are that big around. The stuff that every hunter
We lose sleep over.
dreams
We lose
over.
sleep. I'm losing sleep over right now just thinking about
man.
him talking about it. Just-
And so I'm like, I know how far he is, but I still reach down and grab my rangefinder, the lanyard, the cord for it,
Yep.
under my boot, reach down, pick it up, get it about that far off the floor, pulls out of my hand, bonk on the bottom of that blind, and there they go, out of my life forever.
I feel
Biggest
like
deer I've ever
every
seen.
hunter has that story out there. They do. Everybody
Easily 215-inch straight typical whitetail. Anyhow, right now we're cooking some fresh sweet corn. Now this is up from Florida. It's not Pennsylvania. We've got some cooked white rice we're going to add in here now. And this is going to kind of be the base for a pheasant. So we've got rice, we've got sweet corn. We're going to add in some Dijon mustard. Okay, why don't you put just about half a tablespoon of that in there. You got it?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, one half that spoonful. And then you're gonna pour in right behind it about half that cream. And so this is gonna be the sauce, this is gonna be the starch, this is gonna be the vegetable, this is gonna be the base. It's gonna be a little stewish, a little bit more.
It's gonna be heaven.
Oh, that's what I'm shooting for, is heaven. All right, give Dad that, and then shake this till I tell you to stop. In there. Stop! No, I'm kidding, go ahead.
I think that's fine.
How do you deal with this?
She's used to me. That's okay. And that's a little bit more. All right, good. Awesome, good job. So we're gonna let this over low heat, and Kit is going to just kind of stir it and work it, get that mustard and that cream worked in with everything in there. Looking awesome. So Jay, we've got some Hunt Chef real damn deal fish and seafood rub in here on this catfish.
It's my favorite seafood.
Thank you. So I've got a glove for you.
Perfect. Gotcha.
You're good. It's right there.
I got one right here.
You got,
No, I don't.
No, you don't. You have mediums over there.
There you go.
If you would just kind of mix that around and get the seasoning all around it really good, that'd be awesome. That's done. That's done.
One of the first episodes Hen Chef and I were ever together, he made these, I'm pretty sure.
It was really similar.
Okay.
We're getting close.
All right.
Really similar. And I feel like I've run out of bowls.
I didn't like catfish before that, but I like catfish after that, just saying.
Before, after.
Yep.
You mean plates and bowls?
So I'm out of bowls. All right, so we're gonna have to use the other pie dish. We're down to our last pie dish, people. All-purpose flour.
You want to darken the night and more seasoning?
No, because we're gonna season the flour too.
Oh,
So
very nice,
that's in
very
there.
nice.
Real damn deal.
what's
Actually,
that
that's one of the
seasoning
neat
again?
things about the seasoning. So we got the shaker holes, but you can also lift it and get at it then.
Nice, nice.
Which seasoning is that again?
So this is real damn deal.
Damn deal.
This is
Ah, that's cool.
if I have to make a comparison, I will. This is what I consider better version of Old Bay.
Yes, that's better than
So
Old Bay.
if you like Old Bay, you're gonna love that, and you need to get some in your life.
That is so good. Wow, that is like a.
Thank you. Okay, there goes the turkey striker. Jake, you just mix that around
Gotcha.
with that KitchenAid mixer whip.
Sir? I remember this one.
Do you?
This was the dollar store.
Oh,
one,
okay,
right?
that's looking good. All right, we're gonna cut your heat back, honey.
Thanks, dollar store.
Way low. There you go. All right, around here. And we've got a couple of really cool brown eggs from the butcher shop, Stonehouse Butcher Provisions.
Speaking of which, so what do you recommend for foraging this time of year? It's kind of a unique type of year because, in my mind, I need to forage something that's slithering through the woods.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Can you tell people where I'm heading here in a couple weeks?
So, Jay has 2 years running
Running, baby.
provided Hunt Chef with fresh Western Pennsylvania timber rattler. And I can't wait to cook one right here on set.
It's coming. It's 2 weeks away.
Would you skin one on set?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because
So,
I think
Nice.
that would be as awesome as
Nice.
cooking it for people to see how that goes down.
so maybe we'll skin a Pennsylvania rattlesnake here on set, and then we'll show
On
you
a
how
Tuesday
to
or a
prepare,
Friday, and then the following we'll cook it.
and then I'll show you how to tan them the same night.
Woo!
Game
So you'll
on.
learn how
Look
to
out.
skin a
Where
rattlesnake.
else are you gonna find that?
Where are you gonna find it? I'm gonna show you how to take the rattlesnake first.
Can we
I'm
come
gonna
back?
video
Can we
taking
come
the
back for rattlesnake?
We're back.
We're back for rattlesnake.
Helltown might come back.
Helltown's back.
Look out.
Yeah.
And you know, you're probably still even gonna be able to find it on Mountaintop YouTube.
You'll probably be able to find the kill, the skinning, tanning version, the cooking version, all on one station.
I'm gonna have a drink of beer.
Okay.
That's really
Mountaintop
good.
Outdoors YouTube. Click it. We appreciate it. Subscribe. We need that.
Hold that rack up there again.
All right, real quick. Big Mike, let's go. So I'm going to take Big Mike's guess. Sorry to put you on the spot, Big Mike. Big Mike and I jam out hunting all the time on the side while the chef's getting ready to prepare the most delicious wild game we could ever eat. This is a Pennsylvania 8-point. I know for a fact this deer was 5 years old. On trail cameras over the years, I hunted him for 2 years on my uncle's farm. And I sent you.
Show them the bark on the bases.
I know, that's
And I have a picture on my cell phone the night you harvested this deer
Yep.
with that bark being fresh on there. It is
It's unbelievable.
I keep that picture like I killed that deer.
Well, do you remember?
I love it.
Do you remember the video I sent you like a week earlier of him rubbing that tree up on my uncle's tram road? And I mean, he was destroying it. Big, swelled up, mature, just harem type deer. He knew where he wanted to be.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
One of the most savvy kills ever. I killed it with my dad, who was 65 years old and been hunting that same piece of ground since 1979. And that's probably my my most savvy kill because I got to kill with my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And I got to hang out with Hunt Chef afterwards.
Ta-da.
2 nights in a row. How about that?
We
Tell
did.
what we did the next night.
Well, then the next night we got to hang out with probably the largest Pennsylvania wild harvest whitetail kill and
I'll ever touch.
on film
Yep.
that anybody will ever touch.
Yeah.
184 inch.
Yeah, we killed a giant the next night. We killed 100.
Well, Hunt Chef, I'm going to interrupt you. While you're walking away with that, we saw that at the beginning of the episode. Tell us one more time about what you did there.
So this is a venison hind leg. This is the doe I harvested. My brine kit, one of the 2 that'll be hitting the market here at the beginning of September. Made the brine, cleaned the ham up, and injected it in a pin cushion, 1-inch holes, all the way down, all the way around, all through it, both sides, and then soaked it for 10 days. Took it out for a day, dried it in the cooler, let that pellicle on the outside form, and then we rubbed it with low down and dirty and smoked it at 220 degrees for about 6.5 hours. And the results are...
It's the best piece of
it's-
venison I've ever
It's
had.
first class, and folks can do that at home.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
And that's all I want to do with all these Hunt Chef seasonings and the jerky and brine kits that are coming. I want to help people better prepare what they harvest. And we're gonna do all the how-tos you can watch for free.
Yep.
They'll live on the Facebook page, on the YouTube channel. And,
Don't be afraid to
They're
try.
about to live a whole bunch
Try
more
it.
places.
Bunch
We won't
of
talk
whole
about
bunch
that.
more.
We'll
Yeah.
Let's talk about it with a smile.
And then my beautiful daughter Katana is gonna escort it into the other kitchen.
So what can I help you with here?
Or you can put it in my car out back.
Yeah, right. That is something else.
All right, so we're gonna shift. We got the cornmeal
Okay.
going down. We got the catfish seasoned up. The real keep going.
Okay.
We want the cornmeal right in front of the fryer.
Okay.
Right in front of the fryer.
that's
There you
Wow.
go.
Right in front of the fryer.
Yeah. So you know your dog disappeared outside.
Hey, Blue.
Dog ran away, people.
Oh, I can hear his call.
Real live.
Right in
Who's
front
a
of the
good boy?
fryer.
Hi, Blue. Everybody loves Blue. Blue loves everybody. You being good? You better stay down there, sucker. You stay, you'll get to try some in a minute, okay? Who's a good boy?
Ready?
I feel like I need a new glove.
You need, at least one. So, Kent, you and Jeremiah are going to bread this catfish up, okay?
Jay, real
Let's go.
quick,
Sir.
And
our
medium
buddy
gloves.
Matt out in Montana
Hi, Matt.
Mr. Resnick.
asked us to put a beer can beside the brow tine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get the pterodactyl there. Okay.
Is that good?
And what kind of beer? What kind of beer is that there?
That's delicious beer.
Yeah.
What we got?
We have the interdimensional pterodactyl. This is M&M Misfits and Misanthropes number 20. Came back alive because Untapped, our patrons said, "Listen, you got to bring that one back." A triple hazy IPA,
Tripled.
and our guys do a wonderful job over at Helltown. They put a lot of love in this beer.
Hilltown Brewery, Pennsylvania. Check it out. All right, let's spread some catfish.
Do it. So what we're gonna do? So we've got our deep fryer down here. It's set on 350 degrees. Lit off. And go ahead. You're good, dude. A little steam. All right, you're good. And we've got the rendered beef fat, the beef tallow.
Oh,
No way.
Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
yeah.
that.
That's the way to fry.
You look like a little kid. Dude, that is like no way.
That is the best way to fry.
Can you smell it now?
He actually wants to. He wants to take a
you
bath
smell
in
it?
it later.
He's like no way.
Okay, come over here, honey.
No faking with vegetables.
You're gonna do one hand fish in the egg, and then one handed, and then into the flour. Jeremiah's gonna use his left. You need another glove. Left hand in here. He's gonna put it back in the egg, and then you're gonna pick it out with your egg hand, shake it off, and put it over in the cornmeal.
Okay.
So it's seasoned catfish into the egg, into the flour, back into the egg, into the cornmeal, and then into the basket. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull a basket up and let it sit, and you're gonna kind of lay those strips so they're not too much. You're
All
on.
over.
You got it. So we've got our flour tortillas here. We're gonna blister those up over the fire here in just a couple minutes.
I seem to remember that when you did beaver tacos.
That's right.
Beaver.
You
Beaver.
paid attention.
Ah,
God bless you.
Uncle Larry texted me after a bunch of these. You guys did great tonight. Loved it. Something like that.
I do pay attention to you. I'm not, I'm not that
He's
big
great.
Facebook person, but I have my ways.
I'd say that.
Well, okay, if you guys let me in here real quick, need another bowl.
Beef talon at.
You can buy it.
And you can buy it at shbutcher.com.
Okay.
That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna make a quick pico de gallo. I don't have limes, but I do have. I love pink ruby grapefruit. If you guys can smell that right now,
Absolutely.
it is on fire, ripe and perfect. Been at room temperature for about a week since I brought it home from the store, and I want a knife that I can do all that with. So we're gonna get the Bond's Creek. Look at that baby right there. Bond's Creek. My man Davey Pratt, the Hunt Chef set. Look at the thickness on the spine on that blade right there.
Where's he based out of? Something.
West by God, Virginia.
West by God, Virginia.
West by God, Virginia.
Where you at, West by God, Virginia? Love you out there, people.
Country roads.
Thank you.
I love it. All right, so we have 2 little cloves of garlic. We're gonna slice them super thin. Always pay very close attention when you slice the garlic thin. You don't want to lose any fingers, thumbs, or anything else. But the thinner the better. I think it keeps it sweeter and not too garlicky and not too strong. We're gonna put those right in the bottom of this fancy dish that I found here the other day. 2 really pretty nice Pennsylvania in June tomatoes. Any of that ugly stuff we're gonna slice off. We're gonna lose the core and work on making a fresh Pico de Gallo salsa. We're definitely gonna need 2. How you doing down there, Kit?
Okay.
You having fun yet?
Yeah.
Chef, do you want me to dip these as soon as I get a full basket on the bottom?
Oh, you absolutely do. But you got to give everybody a heads up because I want video of that going down
Okay,
for
here
the
we
first
go.
time.
Check us out.
Look at that. Look at the technique. Look at the perfection of catfish happening right there.
My man Hunt Chef throwing it down.
Takes a team, people.
Takes a team.
And I'm not talking about some horse shit Hillary. I'm talking about team. Okay? What?
That was great.
It's true. Anyhow,
Oh, man.
going green. So we got some jalapeno in the house tonight for our
Chef, that came from the same batch.
the same batch that lit us all up when Derek sauteed it that night.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Same case.
Serious
No,
help.
It was a big fat one, and usually the big ones, you know, the heat kind of subsides. I found, so there's not a lot of seed in here, but we're definitely gonna give it a little mince.
Hunt Chef, if we could reach out to our fans and talk a little bit about liking right now and what we need from you guys.
So again, Hunt Chef Facebook. When we started tonight, we needed about 240 to get the Hunt Chef followers to 50,000 on the page. So anybody, if you're out there and you want to invite your friends to follow the Hunt Chef Facebook page, we'd greatly appreciate it because we just want to keep spreading the gospel. Eat what you kill, bring the harvest full circle, get the next generation in the kitchen, share with your friends and family, and just celebrate, you know, that outdoor lifestyle that all of us, you know, whether we grew up in it, we were introduced to it by friends, family, but it's, you know, it's given back. You know, there's no corporation here. There's no,
This ain't Walmart's.
hell, we didn't even make
This ain't
any money
Walmart,
here.
people.
Hello. You know, we do this for fun. We do welcome some sponsors, and we'd like to sell some seasonings, you know, to help pay for more lighting and better microphones and
Air
and
conditioning.
conditioner, things like that. But, you know, more and more because, you know, Jay's got his day job at the Summit Inn, and he works his butt off keeping that golf course going, being the nighttime hotel manager, line cooking, whatever it all he gets done. And, you know, I've got an amazing crew at the Stonehouse Inn and the Butcher Shop. And, you know, the Stonehouse, for anybody that doesn't know, it is a National Historic Landmark. It is one of the birthplaces of American hospitality. It has been there since 1822, 198 and a half years, and it's never closed, and it's always been the same thing. But we do run the butcher shop next door. We do ship to all 50 states 3 days a week, thanks to Mike and the rest of the crew there. Jeremy and Nick and Jesse and getting things done. And that has all been really well received. But at shbutcher.com, you can find us there every day. You can find us Summit Inn Hotel, another historic landmark. When was it built, Jay?
1907.
1907.
Established in 1907. It's been in my wife's family since 1940. And Chef, you hit the nail on the head. We do this for fun. We chase the dream here. We're regular working guys. We put in 10 hours and then we text and jam out till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Almost 4 or 5 nights a week on this
What are we gonna do next?
fun project.
Hey,
What
what if
we're
we did
doing
this?
next. Yeah, and it's been amazing. We've had some amazing feedback, and we've had some amazing feedback and reach out from sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of you that makes it possible for us to do this time and time again. Thank you, and thanks to the public for the last Tuesday night Hunt Chef Live. How many did we reach again?
Just about 200,000.
Nice.
Which is incredible, guys.
Pretty
Thank you
excited
so
about
much.
that.
Yeah.
Blessed, excited, incredible. First time in 2 years that a Hunt Chef post has received over 1,000 likes on Facebook. Pretty awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. But you know, last week we cooked moose. We did a lot with that. We did the torpedo burgers. We got our jerky prep that's marinated down in the fridge, and we'll let that marinate and then smoke it. First we're going to smoke it. Then we're going to dehydrate it over here in the LAM smoker. So we'll have some moose jerky to taste. Hey, Kit.
And you'll ship your spices anywhere, right?
I will ship my seasonings anywhere. Let me tell you, USPS, FedEx, UPS, just like the meat and Stonehouse sauces from SH Butcher Provisions. We try and ship Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, so we make sure that the orders get there by the weekend. And we're just about there. So, Kit, if you're real careful, just chop the rest of these guys about that size, put them in there. And if Daddy's not back, go ahead and chop the parsley, okay? Jay?
Sorry, I'm all over for you, my man.
You burned this catfish yet?
Nope.
Oh, look at that!
Jay was watching.
Woo, golden baby.
Oh, it's looking good.
They're giving a shake. I feel like they were sticking a little bit. We got a couple floating. All right, Jay.
Sorry.
Hunt Chef, are you looking for them to float there, or what are you looking
Yeah,
for?
we're looking
Just
for them to float.
tell us a
If
little
you
bit about
will,
that.
just release any from the bottom if they're sticking a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go check on this pheasant breast. Kit's doing the tomatoes, then the parsley. Jay's doing the catfish. We'll be right back. Or I'll be right back.
And I'll open some beers.
So
There seems to be a
Arnie,
need for
open some beer.
I'm gonna open some beers.
Arnie's
I
gonna
need a
open some
beer.
beers.
Oh,
Let's-
lots of beers.
Let's talk taking rattlesnakes in Pennsylvania real quick, or snakes in general. So in order to legally take a rattlesnake in Pennsylvania or a copperhead, you must get a tag. Don't just run out there. Hold on, let me start over. Don't just run out there in a bunch of rocks and look for Pennsylvania rattlesnakes. That's a bad idea. Make sure that you go with somebody that knows what they're doing. I was very blessed with 2 guys in my life that came in and said, hey, seem like a big outdoorsman, love what you're doing. Make sure that we get out there and go with you the first time you go rattlesnake hunting. Thank you, cousin.
A little German beer for a
Little
German guy.
beer for German.
Little
A
hef.
lot of love here, little Voidhofer Berchani
Yes.
relation here.
There we go, buddy.
Anyhow, the first time I went with a guy, his name was Don. I'm not going to mention his last name on here. And it was amazing. He was like, hey, dude, you got to come check this out. He gets in these piles of rocks and he's like, oh, there's a hog. And I was like, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't have snake boots on. I don't have snake chaps on. And he shows me how to properly handle a Pennsylvania timber rattler. That was the first one I got to take. It was 52 inches. It was a 52-inch yellow male. And then there's a report that you have to send after the harvest. Yeah, I'll bring the skin in if nobody believes me. And then last year, I took a 50, and that was the first one I was able to take by myself. And I just ordered some new gear. I'm really excited.
New gear.
New gear for some rattlesnake roundup, Pennsylvania.
Oh, baby.
You know, I believe you have to be 45 or better to harvest in the state of Pennsylvania. And there's many ways to harvest them, but you don't have to look far if you're in the right spots. Last year I pulled 4 snakes, the 4th one was legal. And I was done for the year.
And that was that.
That was that.
Can you smell the beef fat?
Hey.
Okay, that fish is done. So let's get.
I cleaned up a pie
You
dish.
did clean up. I saw you doing that. God bless you.
I was trying to stay ahead.
That's the end of the roll.
End of
Rod-
the roll. Hey, that stuff was in a shortage a month ago.
No, that was toilet paper.
Not in West
All
Virginia.
right, set it
Not
down
in
there.
West Virginia.
All right, catfish in there, and let's let the rest of those in, Jay. Same deal. So we have some Hunt Chef Taco Takedown, Southwest seasoning. You need this in your life, and you know I would not be.
And we will ship it anywhere.
We'll ship it anywhere.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
So great. That's just like the last one I had. It's like better than what you usually get.
Yeah.
Like the
And that's the goal. And,
Yeah, wow.
you know, so right now, it just occurred to me that we're going through all this, and I still haven't changed the price on the website. This is only $7. By tomorrow morning, it's going to be back to $9 because this is 12 ounces.
We gotta order
and you
that
can
tonight.
see, look how
Order it tonight,
It's
everyone.
full. It's full, right?
no cheating.
It's not like down here / filled by weight, but a lot of them are. And if you think about how big around, you know, that bottle is, it's full of seasoning. This could last you for a while or it could last you for 2 days, depending on how you're throwing down.
Let me ask you a question now.
Shoot.
How long should you use it? I mean, you can't store spices too long. What's your
Yeah,
recommendation
so-
on spices?
So once you open this, at the outside probably 6 months, it's still going to taste great, but things are going to start to change. And you need to keep it in a cupboard away from the light because light is hell on spices. You know, you can see down here, they've all started to fade. They've been out there for a couple of months. Flavors do change with the way the light beats them up a little bit, but after that, okay, you want to cut
I'm
that in
encouraging
half?
people to use their spices and order more.
Actually, I'm sorry?
Use the spices and order more.
Use the spices and order more. I highly
Chef,
recommend that.
second batch down. Seems like we got a lot of fish tonight.
It's just like beer. Don't drink it after the
That's right. So
Dang.
squeeze that in there, and then Daddy's gonna peel that one and cut it up.
doesn't taste as good.
And then you know with the seasonings, so you think about that little container of nutmeg that's like that big by like that wide by that wide in the store that's like $2.99. You think about $2.99 against $3 against $9.
Right.
Right? Loaded, incredible value. And while we're on the subject of Hunt Chef seasonings, we're going for the first time ever to offer to wholesale operations, to stores, to other retailers. We're going to take 20 accounts, and those 20 accounts will be the first ones to get.
Big opportunity here.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. They'll
Can
be
I
the
sign
first
up for
ones.
Mountaintop Outdoors?
Well, you're kind of there. You're like
I'm just
21.
saying. Oh, I got the 21. I'm excited.
So you have the original 8 seasonings. You have the 4 new seasonings, the 3 new jerky kits, and the 2 new wild game ham kits. And so the first 20 retailers to sign up for a wholesale account, Mike's doing. Was that good? You tried? It's so good.
I bet Erie Marine sells number 22. Just saying.
Well, they're already there.
See?
I want this seasoning at the
There you
Helltown
go.
Tap Room.
Helltown Tap Room.
I need
That's
this
it,
at the-
baby. We're down to 18. Let's go, people.
No, I need definitely in our 2 Helltown tap rooms. Mount Pleasant and
15, Chef. They
Export.
better jump on board here. Get
I
on
mean,
board, people.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get after it.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Well, so I have to ask you this then. Helltown Tap Room, is it serving Stonehouse Bloody Mary mix?
it's going to. Yes,
gonna.
well it actually does. PA Libations.
My man Christian
Christian,
Simmons.
he runs out and we get
I
it.
didn't know if I was allowed to ask.
And
but-
people rave about it.
So, and
But I didn't know about the
talking
taco
about
and
Tell me,
Stonehouse.
tell me about the new flavor. Pickle?
So, well, we got 3 new flavors.
All right.
We got hoppin' jalapeno. So
Whoa.
fresh jalapenos like this one right here. We buy them, slice them thin,
See, I
and
do,
then
I do
use.
listen to you.
Okay, where's that, Jay?
Yeah, we're
So
gonna
right there, pickled ramps.
Oh.
So I actually
I bet
use.
they've never tried these.
I actually use my ramp pickling brine on the jalapenos, and so each jar. So we mix in. We do a 5-gallon bucket of these, and then that does a 40-gallon batch of the hoppin' jalapeno. But same brine with the fresh jalapenos for the hoppin' jalapeno, and then I buy these amazing sweet habanero pickle chips from this Amish company in Ohio. I mean, the pickles alone will blow your mind, but then when you take that and mix that in with the original Stonehouse Bloody Mary mix, and then bottle it, and put the pickle chips in the bottle.
Right, right.
Oh,
Now you can get that at the Stonehouse, but can you get that at PA Libations
so
as well?
my man, Christian, if you're out there, I just sent him a sample, eight jars of. Okay, where's your, oh, Jay's using the tongs.
Sorry.
Use your fingers, okay? You're gonna be like Wild Child. You're gonna put tortilla down. When you see it start to bubble, you're gonna grab it quick and flip it, okay?
Okay.
You got it? You're
One of the
gonna
best secrets I ever learned.
Yeah,
right
she can
there.
borrow
Here,
this.
that's one of the best secrets
Oh,
I ever
no.
learned.
See?
Right there.
It's great. Okay, it's
That's
burning.
fine. That's fine.
It's all good.
It wasn't bubbling. It was burning. So, very good. Is it right? We'll see it
There we
bubbling
go.
right there.
What we got here?
See it bubbling there.
Do we get it? Did someone like nail this yet? Did they?
Nobody nailed it yet.
Done. Next one.
Well,
And I'm going to ask you, Hunt Chef, could you
Are they
do
there?
that with an electric stove?
our
that
buddy
possible?
Matt is, I think, the
You
closest.
probably could.
Okay, so we're almost there, guys. We're almost to the end of the show. How many minutes we got, Mike?
Well, we're already 5 over.
Okay,
Five
so
over.
we'll say we got 10 minutes.
Extended version.
Extended version to win the Mountaintop Outdoors T-shirt, the Helltown
Town t-shirt.
T-shirt here to guess
Go.
the
Put it on the
score
top.
of this 8-point. And
Okay.
Mike has informed me that someone is very close. Is a hot hint.
Hot hit. Sorry we go long. Told you we had a lot going on tonight. Okay,
I'm going
next
to
one.
jump in.
Jumping in.
There we go. There we go.
But you can smell it, you know, and that smell that seasoned and grilled, blistered flour tortilla.
Oh yeah.
Tasting great. Okay, if you will just mix that a little bit more for Dad. I'm gonna take this guy. And I think we're about ready to put stuff together. Oh my! I gotta get, actually, get a dry towel from beside the sink and right in that drawer. And then be real careful, bring that pheasant out and bring it in here, okay?
Real quick, does any
Oh my.
get
Bang.
you some catfish? And what's in this breading again, Chef?
So we have all-purpose flour and real damn deal Hunt Chef eat what you seasoning, eggs, and the cornmeal crust, finishing the outside of it there. And again, my apologies for going so long, but we wanted to get a lot done tonight and have a lot of fun. So we got moose jerky marinated.
Moose
We've got
jerky.
crispy cornmeal catfish tacos with fresh ruby red grapefruit, Pico de Gallo.
That looks amazing.
We've got the crown roasted pheasant. Look at that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, look here.
Bam.
Look what Big Sis just brought in.
Nice work.
Woo! Good job, baby.
Wow.
That is spectacular.
And we're going to put it all together here in just the next couple minutes and let you guys get back to your lives. And then we might actually have to sample a couple more of these beers to make sure that, you know, they're very consistent in their brewing and canning process.
The people at Helltown, Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, we're all Pennsylvania boys here, and we're very proud of that. There's a lot of hunting heritage here in southwestern Pennsylvania. We appreciate all the support out there. Thanks again for the biggest Hunt Chef Live ever last week. Over how many people?
Just about 200,000.
200,000 clicks
it.
last week. We appreciate that.
Tuesday.
Thank you very much. Tuesday. 3
3
days
days
ago.
ago.
Wow. That's incredible, Chef.
So last thing, kit.
Started from
pour
0.
out of that container back there. So you know I've been hoarding my Voidhofer Brothers honey
That's a.
that Jay and the boys put together, and I've got some really delicious goat cheese here.
That is limited edition.
Squeeze in.
He's done.
Oh my! It's not-
Is that the fall honey?
That is. Mike, let's give him a
I
plug out
love
there
the
real
fall
quick.
honey.
If anybody finds
That's
any
my
swarm
favorite.
of bees, we are in prime time swarm season.
I just
Yeah.
lost a second.
Please call me.
Yeah, save those bees.
My
They're so
bees.
important.
Did not make the winter.
Bees are important to all of us.
So one of the things that, you know, I shared with Jay, actually, I think we have a catfish taco video up on Mountaintop YouTube,
It's out
don't we?
there.
Yeah. But go ahead, just grab a hold of it with your other hand and just mix it until it
I just
all comes together. Smash it up, mix it up. There's no way to do it wrong. Just mix it together till it's
That's
put
what
them
it is.
together.
Honey and
But honey goat cheese spread on the tortillas, whether it's soft and grilled or the corn and crunchy, is lights out delicious. You're going to get to try it here in just a minute. So we're going to lose the seasonings. We're going to lose the ramps.
We're not going to lose the
We're
beer.
not gonna lose the beer.
We're gonna lose the beer.
Keep close tabs on it. Man, is that good. Look at that Hopper Brothers honey. I mean, that isn't like out of a jug stuff. You can see that is the real deal right there. And I promise you,
oh yeah.
I'm not letting a bit of that go to waste. Hey Jay, nice job.
Yeah. See that? I got a good job tonight, honey.
Awesome job, Kit. That's perfect. So now what I need you to do is on the rest of these, you're gonna treat it like the back of a spoon. Okay? Take some of it like this and just smear it right down the center. You can't do it wrong. Can't mess it up. Just about like that, okay? Do it on the rest of these guys. And then from there, we're gonna take at least 2 pieces of catfish, maybe 3 on there. Get some of this awesome, fresh, grapefruit juice infused Pico de Gallo
Beautiful.
on each one. Big girl's killing it here.
She is rolling.
She's so
Yes, she
fast,
is.
I couldn't keep
Oh,
up
I mean,
in
listen,
breading over here.
you want to see,
I apologize.
like, you want to see
I
just
tried.
her focus. Watch this girl play soccer. Watch her play basketball or softball. She is like, why is everybody else standing around? It's time, and we're gonna run fast.
It's very clear.
I like it.
She is on it.
And we're all family guys too here. Folks out there, everybody involved with us is a family guy actually. In regular work jobs, we do this as a hobby, so we appreciate every click out there. Mountaintop,
Every click
subscribe.
means a million
personal favors.
personal favors to
Personal
us.
favor. And like
Absolutely.
Chef said, if we do work day jobs, so if we don't get back to your comments on our pages, we will get back to you eventually. It just takes some time during our busy season. We both work in the hospitality, service, food industry.
Working for our lives right now. I mean,
And it's peak
you know, we've been shut down by the state with this Corona stuff.
Yes, sir.
Just today, our county was listed green, and finally,
Go time, baby. Get
some
after
of
it.
some of our other local establishments started opening. The Summit opened today. The Stonehouse welcomed their first 3 overnight guest rooms tonight at the Stonehouse, and I think the Summit, you guys opened up the rooms today as well, right, Jay?
Everything opened up, sir. We had a fairly nice reception. I think we had 40 rooms tonight or so.
Wow.
We have a live band tonight.
Wow.
Tomorrow night.
41.
41. That's right. Sorry. And yeah, we're really excited to get going. The pool house is our big attraction this year for people with COVID. We appreciate your support. I run the golf course. It's a day job. Hey, let's talk about Big Bill real quick because we're working on some big things with Big Bill, so we should talk about it real quick.
Do it.
So Big Bill Twisted Oaks hunts in Missouri. Chef and I will be out there this year. Look them up. The best rifle. So here in Pennsylvania, we're rifle people. We're rifle people, right, Kazi?
Absolutely.
We might be able to get Kazi out there for this too. It's a deer hunt. We got a big
Kazi.
plan going on. We can't release the plan yet. We'll let you know here in a couple of weeks. But Chef and I will be in camp the same week for Missouri rifle season that year. I know he still has some hunts available. Get out there at twistedoakshunts.com. And please don't forget, one more reminder.
How about it?
Get your mineral out, people. It's mineral season. Deer, big bucks are growing. Can't wait to show you some big bucks. 2 GM'd up with time tonight, but by next week I'll be showing you trail cam pictures of 4 and 5 year old bucks that got horns way past their brow tines. Already starting to come out. It's a beautiful thing to see. Keep on them all year. Back to you, my
Ooh,
friend.
that's looking good, kid. Pile it up on there.
Look at that.
So if you guys didn't get to see these beautiful pheasant crown roasts, so cut down alongside the keel bone in the middle of the breast, opened them up, seasoned everything with my straight out of Poncher train, made that stuffing with the feta and the pine nuts and the mushrooms and onions and garlic, stuffed it in there, wrapped 1 strip of bacon around it, and roasted these guys. They are just done. So 425 degrees. I feel like we're in the oven for, I don't know, a minute.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's awesome, kid. Good job.
Little
And then
pterodactyl in there.
We had little pterodactyl.
That's right.
And bacon from the Stonehouse.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the applewood smoke. That's a catfish nugget. You better check it out. Let's get some feedback.
Oh man.
Okay, now the end you didn't eat. No. The end you didn't eat yet. Don't double dip. Flip it around. Okay, start with another one.
We can't trust him.
Dip it into
Oh my
honey
God.
goat cheese. And
Honey
then see
goat
what you
cheese.
think.
Watch this, people. This stuff will change your life.
Turn that dial all the way down to off. The right dial. Oh, you had catfish in there. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh honey.
Huh? Oh, honey, I'm home.
Oh, honey, I'm home.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, I like the goat cheese. That's great with the honey. Wow.
So that venison, I keep saying venison.
You keep saying
crown
venison.
roast. It's pheasant crown roast, people.
He's taking big bucks. He got them on mine.
It's
I
that
got 'em on
prosciutto you
mine.
made.
I'm
Yeah,
ready to go.
it's that venison you
Try a
smoked.
piece of this, chef. Are we good for the
Well, you have at it, dude.
right?
We got
So we
picture
got-
plates.
Honey whipped goat cheese
got
on
picture
the end of
plates.
some catfish.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, it's just whipped up, just perfect. It has a nice flavor with the honey, but not overly
And remember, people, this is catfish.
cheese
We're
or honey.
Oh yeah, it was frozen catfish.
frozen catfish.
Yeah, fresh harvest, frozen. Wow. Blue's here. They're looking for something. So I want to. So you can see, I ran the oven hot at 420.